5-minute time frame, let's take a short position. We're in a live account. We're in a short position. I am in a short position right now because price has crossed this upward green line. It has shown me that we may not be trending upward anymore. We may be trending down. Now, how long am I going to stay in this trade? How long am I willing to give this trade? Where am I willing to take a loss? It's going to be on the other side of this downward line. So if price can show me that it showed me that it's no longer trending up, so I like that. We're taking short positions. If it can show me that it's no longer trending down either, then I'm thinking of closing this short position. So let's see where a stop loss would go. Let's come in a little bit closer. The stop loss is always going to go on the other side of the opposing trend line that got crossed. So the line that got crossed is the upward green line. Love that for me. We're in short positions. It's going to go on the other side of the opposing trend line. So we took short positions because it crossed an upward line. We want the stop loss to go on the other side of the downward line. We're going to take that stop loss and drag it to the other side of the safety line. So I'm willing to lose $137 in this trade. Now it also went ahead and moved my take profit as well. I am essentially trying to stay in the trend for as long as possible. So if this trend does continue down, I don't know how long it's going to trend down for. I don't know where that take profit should be. I'm essentially going to let the price tell me when to take my profit. So I want this stop to trail along my profit. So as soon as profit starts turning around, I want to take that. So let's see if we can get as much of this profit as we can in this 5-minute time frame. When you're in lower time frames like the 5-minute time frame, you're going to be making a lot more decisions as well. So this trade may not work out within 5 to 10 minutes. I may need to reverse my position and think long positions very soon here. We're in the 5-minute time frame. I reversed a position to go long right here when the downward trend line was crossed. So you guys know I'm a trend line trader, especially a trend line break trader. So when we get a break of a trend line, I'm either thinking long positions or short positions. If we get a break of an upward trend line, I'm thinking short positions. If we get a break of a downward trend line, I'm thinking long positions. Safety lines are essentially what keeps my risk mitigated. It is where my stop loss goes on the other side of. That's where I'm willing to let the price come to. That's the loss I'm willing to take when I'm in a position is my safety line. And then the action line is the original line that gets crossed that's telling me to get in, to take action. What things can we put into place to help us make better decisions and avoid some of those fake outs? And the first thing is we can wait for the candle to close. So we can wait for that full 5 minutes to make sure that the candle breaks on the other side of the line. So we've got a downward trend line, price broke through. I immediately reversed my position. By waiting for the candle to close, it just gives me a little bit more confirmation, a little bit more confidence that price truly is changing direction. So this is something that I maybe would have done a little bit differently. So instead, I'm down $150. I would have felt better if I had waited for this candle to close to feel more confident about switching, taking that long position. So right now, I am still in a long position. I'm wanting the price to continue up. Now, what's keeping me in this trade? Why am I still in this trade, but I'm down $150? It is this line right here keeping me safe, my safety line. Until price breaks this upward line, which it touched once, it touched twice, it very well could touch it again, or it could break it, and then I'd have to solidify this loss. But this is the only reason I'm still in this trade is because price has still respected this upward trend line, my safety line. What would I want to do with my lines right now if I want a little bit more confirmation? What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this line and rotate it to this new high where copper came up to 4.537-ish. And then fell down. So now if I'm considering taking a position, or maybe you're not in any positions right now, I'm in a long position, I'm gonna give it until it breaks this upward trend line. But let's say that you're not in a position right now. You would have your lines exactly where mine are, and you would simply just wait for the price to break one of these two. Right now it's smack dab in the middle. It's in the middle of this downward line and this upward line. Now you just sit on your hands and you wait for a good position and wait for one of these to get broken. We don't know if, the downward line or the upward line is gonna get broken. We are down $300. I'm going to reverse this position. So I was in a long position. Now I'm thinking of going short. Okay, now we are in a short position. So I was long, it reversed me to go short. Now what am I thinking here? I solidified a loss. Now I am simply going to reverse everything. So I had an action line, I had a safety line. So now what is keeping me safe is this downward red line. As long as price can stay below this red line, I'm happy, I'm comfortable, I'm gonna be making money. If price breaks this downward red line, then I have to pay yet another fee. And essentially I continue to do this until I finally find the trend, the one that goes. And the name of the game here is, yes, you pay a fee when price doesn't work out. You pay a fee when price doesn't work out. You pay a fee when price doesn't work out. But when you finally catch the trend, you catch the runner, you make up for all of those fees plus more. And that's kind of the name of the game here when we are trend line traders.